Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bond and Boundaries Open Talk. And my name is Fatima Tinwala. And today I have a very exciting guest. As usual, always on my open talks, I have very interesting guests who are creating a difference in our society through their skills that we have. Today we have a very interesting guest who is who is an ad expert. He is specializing in expertise in Google My Business profiles and creating a lot of change in society, impacting people with their business. He has generated a business of 10.37 crores in 2.5 years through his skill of advertising in Google My Business. And also, he runs Google ads and Facebook ads and helping people to grow their business. And he's also into lead generation, also gets leads for you in your business. So please welcome Mr. Dhanuji. Welcome, Dhanuji, on this open talk. It is immense pleasure to connect with you today on this open talk.
Thank you so much, Fatma, and thanks for inviting me on this wonderful open talk. I have seen few of your videos, and I have seen many wonderful people has already joined you, and they have been part of this open talk. So it's
Thank
my
you so
pleasure.
much. Yeah, no, thank you so much. And it's a huge pleasure to invite you on my open talk because today we're going to learn a lot of information from you that why was one person have their Google website and Google My Business? What is the importance of that? So I would really like to know from you today. So getting started now. So first question is, I'm so excited to know so much from you. So can I ask you, let's continue with the open talk. Okay.
Yeah.
Dhanuji, I've heard that you make websites for people. Why should one person create a website for himself? What is the purpose and the reason?
Uh, First of all, thanks for this question. This is wonderful question, and this is a question which is not even coming. Not it's not that you have this question, but thousands of people who wants to go
Hmm.
digital or who wants to start their business, they have this question like,
Yes.
why should I invest money on website, whether I should have website or not?
Or not? Yeah, true.
So I whenever I give this reference, I give this reference before COVID and after COVID scenario.
Okay.
So before COVID, a lot of things were offline. A
Hmm.
lot of things were offline. There were very few things where the things were online or we were searching online. But the COVID has changed the perspective of the complete industry. Doesn't matter what you do, even if you are simple welder
Hmm.
or you have a clinic and you are a doctor,
Hmm.
you are a movers and pack in a movers and packer business, or your TV repair shop. So doesn't matter what kind of business you are, even if you are a choreographer or you are a gym trainer. So the things which I'm going to explain is applicable to everybody who is service provider or expert, right?
Hmm.
So this is the big umbrella where I'm going to talk about why somebody needs business. So whenever we ask or we want to know something about, so let me take example of yours. So I have heard your name.
Hmm.
Fatima is great communication coach, very effective communication coach, and I want to know more about you.
Hmm. Absolutely.
I'll
Right.
give you a call and I'll get to know about you because we know each other at least, right?
Right.
But what if I give your reference to somebody who is known and
Hmm.
who is really actively looking for the communication coach for their team?
True.
In that case, it's very hard to match your time and his time so that I
Hmm.
can connect you and him,
So
right?
you indirectly mean to say that building credibility online is through a website. It's like
Exactly.
crediting yourself that, oh, yes, you are, your presence, building a trust also for that person that genuinely you are a person who's doing something related to your field, what your expertise are. True. Okay.
Exactly. So that is one. And the other thing is like it really saves the time. So if I just give you a website to that particular person, he'll simply go ahead, will search, will get to know most of the things, most of
Mhm.
the frequently asked question, which generally comes in somebody's mind. So for example, what Fatima does, how long she has been in this industry, what sort of services she is providing, what
Wow.
kind of training
Interesting.
she has been providing, what her
Mm.
customer are talking about her. So it's both the ways. So what you are offering and what the people are talking about you when you have they have taken services from you, and that gives
Excellent.
a
Yeah.
great power. So
Fantastic.
website is something which is a online resume of yours in a business world. So obviously, when you are going for a job, we can take this
Mm-hmm.
analogy. So we
Mm-hmm.
used to go and give the resume, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we prepare one page resume and we talk everything about our expertise, our experience, and everything, right? The
True.
similar thing is there with the business. So if you want to know about digital Dhanu, I'll not be available a lot while talking about myself. So I'll just share my link. Okay, here is my link of website. You please go ahead, check it over
Nice.
there. What I do, what my achievements so far, what my customers are talking, and then come back.
I can conclude in one thing, that's an online resume or biodata for someone to understand who you are if you're entering the online world.
It's more of a not who you are, but more of a what business you do, how
Business
you
you
can
do.
help to somebody. I mean, when
Mm,
I say you, you as a business, not you as a person.
absolutely true. Very interesting, and I think it's very highly recommended for everybody should have a website. When, because you know what myths people have about websites. There was one question, like, you know, when I was interacting with someone who was starting their online business, they thought that what a website will do, it's better to create a landing page than a website. But I think a website is more of weightage after listening to you, because that is building credibility for you. A landing page is selling your product, right? If I'm not mistaken,
Yes, you're right.
there is a
So
difference in that.
yeah, so I'll tell you what is the difference between landing page and website.
Okay.
Website is something which gives you a holistic view about your business, what you do about your business, about your terms and conditions, about
Mm-hmm.
your privacy policies, like when you get the data of your customer, what you do with this with that particular data, right? Then it talks more in detail about multiple services which you provide, right? So
Okay.
probably if you go to my if you go to my okay, so let me first explain the landing page. So website is something like this, holistic view. Landing page is where I'll be focused on selling one particular service, right?
True.
So I'll
Oh,
just talk about that particular service. So if you go to
okay.
my landing page of Google My Business Profile, you'll only
Okay.
see what Google My Business Profile is, how it can help you, how you
Mm-hmm.
can get benefited, and then I'll show some of my clients result. Like see,
Mm-hmm.
when they got their Google Business Profile,
Mm-hmm.
they are getting 20-30 calls every month, and they're closing
Wow.
10 out of 20 or so. They are making business of 20,000. So I'll talk only about that Google My Business Profile. I'm not going to talk about the Google ads. If I have to talk about the Google ads, probably I'll create another landing page,
Oh,
and that
okay.
landing page is limited to that particular product or service which I'm trying to sell,
Oh.
right?
So now I get a clarity that what is the difference between a landing page and what is the difference between a website. So I think if you want to create your presence in online world, your website is very important. If you want to sell your product, is the landing page that you're going to create in order to make and sell your product, right?
Yeah, that is one.
धनु जी लैंडिंग पेजेस
And
होते हैं वेबसाइट में भी? इन द वेबसाइट लैंडिंग पेजेस डाल सकते हैं कि वो पूरा अलग प्रोसीजर होता है?
any page is a landing page where somebody lands. So your
ओह,
website homepage is also a kind of a landing page.
ओके,
So
ओके,
there's no difference. मतलब difference में
ओके,
समझा दिया. The difference is
हम्म,
only that website gives a holistic view about you,
ओके,
about your product, services, and everything. Landing
हम्म,
page is made with the purpose of selling one product. That is one. Another, websites generally what we do, we index your website into into Google database, so that if somebody comes uh, or somebody simply search related to your business also, or somebody search your business directly on Google, your Google can be visible. But landing page is something which we try not to index. Reason is that landing page is a kind of sale page where we
ओके,
want to sell our product and services, right? So when
हम्म,
we're selling something, we try 2 3 landing pages, And
Okay.
out of these two, three landing pages, so in two, three different landing pages, we'll give two, three different messages, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
And out of those two, three landing pages or two, three messages, one will hit to your target audience. Because there
Interesting.
can be a scenario like you will have that gut feeling that okay, this landing page is gonna be great and it's going to give me a great ROI, return on investment. And
Mm-hmm.
then there is another landing page where you'll be like, let me test, but I don't know whether it will give a result or not. And you'll be surprised to know that the landing page where you had a great confidence that graphics are great, text are great, will give very bad ROI, and the one you are just ignoring may give you a great ROI.
Why is that?
So landing, yeah, it is because when we create the landing page, we create
Mm-hmm.
based on our perspective.
Oh, right. We have
But
to have the
it's
target
not about,
audience.
yeah,
What is
so
the target
it's not about,
audience?
yeah, so we are not going to sell ourselves, right? We have to sell
True.
to the target audience. So
True.
landing page and text, messages, or images or videos bound to get it changed every time, every now and then. So that is how the landing page is created. Whereas website is a holistic website about your business. For example, if I talk about any of the business, the first thing which you will do is to go and search on Google. Am I right?
Right. Absolutely. I do that very
So
often. Even if I want to buy an Amazon product, I'll first go and check out the reviews, that what are the reviews in Amazon, what are people talking about, and is this a selling product or what is it? So I think that's very important, right? You're right. I'll check it
good.
out. Yes.
So hopefully you got an idea, and even our audience will get an idea of what is the difference between
Yes.
website and landing page, because
Yes.
they mix a lot,
Yeah. A lot
they,
of
they don't
clarity
have
to
clarity.
understand that what Dhanuji, और एक चीज है, supposing if I want my website to rank, like what is a trick to that? Like it should come in the first five when somebody's searching. ये इसमें क्या trick है? What, how can one person do that? What do you do for that?
Great. So थोड़ा सा मैं इसके बारे में बताऊंगा, इवन इतना आसान करके बताऊंगा कि लोगों को समझ में आ जाएगा कि हाउ दैट वर्क्स.
Okay.
ओके. सो आपके मोहल्ले में लेट सपोज देयर आर थाउजेंड्स ऑफ फ्लैट्स, थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पीपल लिविंग देयर, राइट?
Hmm.
और वहां पे शाहरुख खान भी रहते हैं.
Okay. Wow.
ठीक है.
Hmm.
तो कोई बाहर से भी आएगा ना, तो
Hmm.
बाकी किसी को भी शायद पहचाने या ना पहचाने, शाहरुख खान नाम से भी कोई कहेगा सर शाहरुख खान के मोहल्ले में जाना है, राइट? सो दैट इज काइंड ऑफ अ लैंडमार्क, राइट?
Hmm. True.
लेट सपोज देयर आर थाउजेंड्स ऑफ फातिमा देयर,
Mhm.
एंड आई एम ट्राइंग टू सर्च ऑफ वन फातिमा. how will how somebody will be able to tell about like uh, which Fatima I should point it out? There must be some uniqueness in that particular Fatima, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So Fatima who conducts the open talks, Fatima who is a great communication coach. So there are multiple
Thank you so
attributes,
much.
right? So based on all these attributes, that particular security guard, let's suppose, will
Hmm.
be able to identify, and then it will say, okay, that particular ma'am you are talking about, and he can
Hmm.
give you the
True.
address. Similarly, if you go on Google and search anything on Google, go and search anything in Google. Say, so this, if you allow me.
Yeah, please, please. Interesting.
Yeah. So let me go to Google, okay, and I'm just opening this Google, and tell me
Hmm.
any keyword where you want to rank. Communication coach,
Yeah, communication coach. Yeah. Great.
okay, right? I just typed it here. I'm not sure why it is coming in Hindi,
No problem. It's okay.
or some other language. I don't know which language it is. But anyway, if you see, uh, it is in Hindi. I don't know what it is. But if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so more than 50 crore times
Oh,
this particular word has appeared
being searched.
across the web, different web. And that is in less than 1 second, Google has identified this particular word in more than 50 or 60 crore pages. Now the
Oh,
question is how the Google will ensure that your website should come on the top.
yeah, that's what I want to know. That is a fun part, interesting part.
So first of all, this is the problem statement. So obviously, as I was talking about that, Fatima has this particular set of attributes, right? So there are multiple attributes which Google has set. बहुत सारे एट्रीब्यूट्स है जो गूगल ने सेट कर दिया है, और उस बेसिस पे अगर आपका जो पेज है जहां पे ये
Mhm,
कीवर्ड आपने डाल रखा है, द कम्युनिकेशन कोच इज समथिंग इज विच इज अ कीवर्ड,
mhm.
उस कीवर्ड के अकॉर्डिंग अगर आपके पेज में वो सारे चेक मार्क्स हैं, देन इट विल रैंक। उसके चेक मार्क्स
Oh,
में
interesting.
बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स होते हैं कि आपके डोमेन कितना पुराना है, आपकी डोमेन अथॉरिटी कितनी है। वी कैन टॉक मोर अबाउट डोमेन अथॉरिटी एंड द अदर थिंग्स। आपका जो कंटेंट है वो कितना अच्छा है, कितना ज्यादा इंगेजिंग है, लोग जो अगर अगर आपके कंटेंट पे आते हैं तो कितना टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं। ऑब्वियस सी बात है, टाइम स्पेंड तभी करेंगे जब आप लोगों को वैल्यू देंगे उस पेज के थ्रू। So there are more than probably
Okay.
hundreds of factors where we need to work to get it rank higher, and that we call it as a search engine optimization. Google is a search engine, and we are
Mhm.
optimizing our page or our website.
Okay.
So we never optimize the website; we optimize the page, one particular page, right?
Okay.
So hopefully that made sense, and it really
Yes.
takes time, guys.
Interesting.
Those who really wants to get the pages optimized in a month or so, you can do that. Somebody can promise it also, but
By the way,
reaching to top and being on the top, it's very difficult.
yes. By the way, my website has been designed by Dhanuji, and in couple of time, in some few days, I think it'll be good to go. And I'll be putting the link in this video that people can check it out. That what Dhanuji is doing for me, and I'm so grateful. He is giving me a lot of insights of how to develop my, website, and a lot of help from his side. And I would highly recommend people to connect with him to understand how to grow yourself on an online business through a website where you're creating credibility in the society for yourself. धनुजी व्हाट इज डोमेन
Oh,
नेम आई वांटेड टू नो ये
oh, that's
डोमेन नेम
great.
क्या होता है
Okay. Yeah, so it's very interesting, and most of the people get confused, like
या
what's that
डोमेन नेम
domain
क्या
name
है
is. Okay, so पूरी दुनिया में हम अपने वेबसाइट को किसी नाम से जाने जाने की कोशिश करते हैं, राइट? सो इफ इट इज बॉन्ड एंड बाउंड्रीज डॉट कॉम, दिस बॉन्ड एंड बाउंड्रीज डॉट कॉम, लेट सपोज कि ये फातिमा जी के पास भी हो, मेरे पास भी हो। गूगल तो कंफ्यूज हो गया कि भाई दिखाना किसका पेज है, दिखाना वेबसाइट किसके पास है। तो हमेशा एक ना कहीं एक प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट था, देयर वाज अ प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट, एंड द ह्यूमन बीइंग हैज वर्कड आउट एंड केम आउट ऑफ अ सोल्यूशन। तो उन्होंने एक सोल्यूशन निकाला कि व्हाई डोंट वी क्रिएट अ डायरेक्टरी where we maintain each and every names, and we also ensure that none of the two people get the same name in the world, and that is what is called as a domain name. Domain name आपकी वेबसाइट, मतलब how you will be searched. So if you search digitaldhanu.com, there is no other digitaldhanu.com in the world, right?
वाओ सो रेप्लिका नहीं
So
हो सकता है वो बता रहे हैं
रिप्लिका नहीं हो सकता है। तो देर आर सम डायरेक्टरीज, देर आर डोमेन नेम प्रोवाइडर्स हु इंश्योर्स दैट दिस हैपेंस। there are multiple companies, but they all have to be in sync so that they do not give the wrong information to the audience, to the end users. And
वाओ
that's the reason, एक बार कोई डोमेन नेम ले लिया जैसे amazon.in और amazon.com, you cannot buy amazon.in or amazon.com again. digitaldhanu.com or bondandboundaries.com,
ऑथेंटिसिटी
nobody can buy that. So
so
it
that
is
that
fixed
makes
to
it
your
very
name.
authentic, it makes it very
It's very
authentic for
authentic.
that person that no, this belongs to that person only and no one else can take it. Very interesting,
Yes.
Dhanuji. You are giving us so much of insights, and I'm sure that the audience is also learning from you, and they would also like to connect with you on these grounds because we always like to connect with experts, I believe. So whoever I
Yes.
call in this platform is connecting with experts so that people get the thorough insight of what exactly is happening. I call so many people on my platform. I finished almost 15 open talks with people. Everybody had some insights, and to contribute on this open talk to people that get information and empower themselves, like how you are doing to people through their websites, getting them leads. Danuji, how do you get leads for them? What is the secret to that?
That's interesting question. Everybody need leads, and most
Yes,
of the people do
everyone's
not
saying.
only need leads, but they also need qualified leads where they can convert, they can sell
Oh,
something out.
wow. Okay.
So you can get leads by few of the scrappers available in the market, thousands of leads in 20 I mean 1 minute or 2 minute. But lead is something which is not sufficient. First of all, let's understand what's lead. आप आप क्या करते हो? You are a communication coach, right?
Yes. Yes.
Who can be your customer?
I
Somebody,
my
some
com
com. Yeah,
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 my
for
target
you.
audience is basically my corporates because I teach them communication with their team, how to bond with them, and what is the correct way to communicate to their
Perfect,
customers and clients. That is what I do.
perfect. I give the number of security guard of one of the corporate. Will that work for you? Is that a
No,
good lead?
no, no,
It won't,
absolutely
right?
not.
But if I give the head of HR manager mobile number and his company name and his mobile number and his name, will that
That will
work
be
for you?
helpful. Yeah, that will be definitely a huge help to me. Of course, that's the correct lead
So
for me.
the lead of the security guard and the lead of that particular HR manager,
Hmm.
both are lead.
Yes, both are leads.
I'll give similar information, name, number, and the company name, number, and the company name.
Hmm.
But there's a difference between these two, right?
Mm.
And
True.
this is something most of the people do not identify. What is the difference? So ये security guard मेरे काम का नहीं आने वाला. I cannot sell my product. I mean, you cannot sell your product to the security guard,
Absolutely. Yeah. True.
but you can easily sell your product to the HR manager in that particular corporate, right?
Absolutely.
So
True.
both are lead, but this is
Mm.
qualified lead and
Quality.
this is junk lead.
Wow, so well put, so well put. A lot of clarity towards leads because सब लोग बोलते हैं
Okay.
मुझे lead
Uh,
चाहिए,
uh,
मुझे lead चाहिए.
yeah.
So this is
And
what.
1 second. Okay. Another way. I have to get few parcel passed to the gate in the same
Mhm.
corporate. And now I
Okay.
have these two number. Who will help me out?
The security, obviously.
So it means he is not junk lead in absolute manner. It's always
Oh,
relative. It's always what you need, how what you sell.
oh,
So for a person, a transporter who just want to get some packages passed inside that particular corporates, that security guard is a good lead. This HR manager is not. Whereas for you, HR manager is a good lead, security guard is not.
okay.
So it's very interesting to understand like what business you are in
Mm-hmm.
and who is your exact target audience. And if you get
Interesting.
that particular lead, then only that works. So that is first I wanted my audience or your audience or whosoever is watching to understand what is the lead and what is the difference between lead and qualified lead. So hope
Great.
this makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely making a lot of sense.
Perfect.
Danuji, I want to know when a person is designing a website, what are the prerequisites of a website that is going to make a perfect website? Like, मतलब क्या क्या ध्यान में रख के website बनाना चाहिए?
परफेक्ट. मेरी शादी होने वाली है. मेरे लड़की वाले मुझे देखने आ रहे हैं. What all things they would look like? What all things they would really be looking,
Especially the picture that how he looks.
right? So
Is he
they will ask,
financially?
लड़का
Yeah.
दिखता कैसा है? लड़की
दिखता
की
कैसा
डिमांड थोड़ा
है?
हैंडसम भी होना चाहिए, थोड़ा लोयल भी. उसका
हाँ.
लड़की का डिमांड पूरा नहीं कैसे? Just okay. So on a serious note, so लड़का अच्छा होना चाहिए, हैंडसम होना चाहिए, थोड़ा टॉल होना चाहिए. दैट इज वन. फैमिली को किस कंपनी में काम करता है या बिजनेस है या क्या है, फॉरगेट
हम्म.
अबाउट एवरीथिंग. अकाउंट में पैसा कितना आता है महीने का, ठीक है.
हम्म.
उसकी एजुकेशन क्या है, उसकी बैकग्राउंड क्या है, उसकी फैमिली बैकग्राउंड क्या है, वो कितने साल का है, 58 साल का यंग है या 18 साल का बुढ़ा है. Yes. So there are multiple factors, right?
Yeah.
And on the basis of that particular biodata, uh, a parent decide whether I should go and talk for this particular guy or not.
True.
तो
Very
उसके
interesting way of
पेरेंट्स के पास
example.
वो जाएंगे या नहीं जाएंगे, राइट? सो ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि अगर मुझे अपनी बायोडाटा भेजना है अपनी शादी कराने के लिए,
Mhm.
तो जिनको चाहिए मैं भेज दूंगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। तो
Bye.
सो सो जिनको बायोडाटा चाहिए, तो मैं क्या कहूंगा, मैं अपने बारे में बताऊंगा कि भाई मैं एक काला सा हूँ, और मेरी ना 1-2 लाख रुपए की सैलरी है, मेरी इतनी हाइट है, 5.4 और 5.6 जो भी है,
Hmm.
ठीक है। मैं बिजनेस भी करता हूँ, मैं जॉब भी करता हूँ, मैं अपने बिजनेस में 10 लाख रुपीज पर मंथ प्रॉफिट कर रहा हूँ, राइट? सो दिस इज द ऑल थिंग, एंड ऑल्सो आई मे ऑल्सो टॉक अबाउट माई बिजनेस, कि मैं बिजनेस किस चीज के लिए कर रहा हूँ, सो दैट दे ऑल्सो गेट इनसाइट कि इसकी फ्यूचर क्या है, राइट? ये मेरी पर्सनल चीजें थी। ऐसा ही पर्सनल चीजें आपको अपने बिजनेस के बारे में बताना होता है वेबसाइट पे।
Okay.
बट
मतलब आप
वट
बता
यू आर
रहे हैं कि
ऑफरिंग टू द पीपल।
हाँ, मतलब जो टारगेट ऑडियंस है उसके रेलेवेंस में आपको आपका वेबसाइट में डालना है कि वो क्या ढूंढेंगे, तो आपको चूज करेंगे वो। परफेक्ट। ओके। Perfect. I hope this is a huge clarity to many people who plan to make a website, so they understand कि क्या चीज ध्यान में रख के हमें वेबसाइट बनानी चाहिए।
और जो
Awesome.
लड़का भी ढूंढ रहे हैं उनके लिए भी, हाँ, क्लियर हो गया। ओके।
चलिए, that's great, that's great. तनु जी, lovely session and बहुत सारा insight मिला है हमें। And तनु जी, how do they connect with you? आपका कुछ website I'll be putting in the link, and
Yeah,
so they'll
it's
come to know.
digitaldhanu.com. But
Okay.
I before we go ahead, I just
Mhm.
wanted to talk more about one of the question which you have asked earlier
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
qualified leads. So I made
Okay.
a clarity around the qualified leads, but I didn't tell you how we generate the leads.
Okay.
तो लीड जनरेट करने के दो तरीके होते हैं। जो किसान होते हैं उनको जल्दी समझ में आएगा, जो नहीं है वो भी कहीं ना कहीं पढ़े होंगे। अ, खेतों में, लेट सपोज कि मेरा 1 एकड़ खेत है, ठीक है,
Mhm.
और मेरा जो लीड है ना, दैट इज फाइनल फसल, मतलब जो सेल हो जाता है, फाइनल फसल जो निकल के आता है, लेट सपोज गेहूं या धान, उसमें उसमें रुपाई की
Mhm.
जाती है, ठीक है।
Mhm. Mhm.
तो
जी।
दो तरीके से हम उस धान की उपज पे हम काम करते हैं, या फिर गोभी की, या सब्जियों की, या पालक की। लेट्स सपोज पालक का एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं कि हमें पालक सबको पसंद होगा, तो बहुत हेल्दी भी होता है, आयरन रिच होता है। आई एम नॉट श्योर, मैं एक्सपर्ट नहीं हूँ वैसे। तो पालक मुझे उपजाना है, राइट?
हम्म।
एक तरीका ये है कि मैं अपने खेत में ना शुद्ध ऑर्गेनिक मवेशी खाद डालूं, ठीक है, और उसको अच्छे तरीके से पूरा मेहनत करूं। जो बड़े बड़े ढेले होते हैं, इतने बड़े बड़े जो मतलब मिट्टी के टुकड़े होते हैं, उसको छोटा छोटा कर दूं ताकि पालक
ट्रू।
निकले तो उसको दिक्कत ना आए, है
हम्म।
ना। उसमें
ट्रू।
कुछ थोड़े बहुत खाद वैसे भी डाल दूं, और ऑर्गेनिक, जिससे कि कीड़े मकोड़े होते हैं वो
वो
भी
भी ना हो।
ना आए उसके ऊपर,
हम्म।
राइट।
जी।
इसके बाद उसको चारों तरफ से हो सकता है थोड़ा फेंसिंग वगैरह भी कर दूं ताकि कोई मवेशी उसमें ना आ जाए, है
हम्म।
ना, या
हम्म।
आसपास से कोई ऐसे ना आ जाए बाहर, एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स, राइट,
ट्रू।
ताकि वो चर्च। उसमें खाद और ये सब कुछ डाला जाता है। मैं एक बार उस पे उपजाऊंगा, थोड़ा स्लो उसमें ग्रोथ रहेगा, लेकिन जो मिट्टी है ना वो उपजाऊ रहेगी, तो उसके ऊपर फिर दूसरा फसल भी उपज जाएगा, तीसरा भी उपज जाएगा, चौथा भी उपजेगा, राइट।
हम्म।
दिस इज कॉल्ड ऑर्गेनिक खेती, ठीक है। ऑर्गेनिकली हम कर रहे हैं बहुत ज्यादा, हम उसमें
हम्म।
खाद बिया नहीं डाल रहे हैं। दूसरा तरीका है कि यूरिया, जैसे थोड़ा सा बड़ा हुआ, उसमें डाई, यूरिया, पोटास, बहुत अलग अलग खाद होता है जो डाला जाता है खेतों में।
हम्म।
तो डाई, यूरिया, पोटास, यूरिया डाल दे जाके। तो यूरिया के इतना प्रभाव होता है कि पानी डाला, यूरिया डाला, ठीक है, 5 दिन के अंदर में ये छोटा छोटा था, और 5 दिन के बाद इतना बड़ा बड़ा हो जाएगा आपका पालक। आपने
हम्म।
कटाई की और लेके चले गए। इसके अलावा कीटनाशक डाल रहे हैं, इसके अलावा उसको एक्स्ट्रा ग्रोथ करने के लिए और भी केमिकल्स डाल रहे हैं, है ना।
हम्म।
केमिकल्स, कीटनाशक सब डाल रहे हैं, परफेक्ट। उसके दो दिक्कतें होती है। पहला, कि आपका जो फसल होता है, आपको बार बार डालना पड़ेगा, वो कीटनाशक भी डालना पड़ेगा, वो पूरा खाद भी डालना पड़ेगा, है ना। और वो वन
हम्म
सीजन के लिए ही वैलिड रह पाता है। नेक्स्ट
ट्रू।
टाइम जब भी आपको पालक को जाना होगा, फिर उतना ही डालना है, उतना ही पैसे खर्च करना है, राइट। वो फास्ट ग्रोथ होगा, लेकिन पैसे खर्च करने एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स उसमें वर्क कर रहा है। दिस इज कॉल्ड इनऑर्गेनिक। मैं ये नहीं
ओके।
कहूंगा कि इसमें खराब कौन है अच्छा कौन है, बट दोनों के एडवांटेज और डिसएडवांटेज है। ऑर्गेनिक में स्लो ग्रोथ होगा बट सस्टेनेबल होगा, इनऑर्गेनिक में फास्ट होगा, बट जैसे ही खाद बिया डालना बंद किए, उपज बंद हो जाएगी।
ये इनऑर्गेनिक मतलब थ्रू एड्स, एड से आप इनऑर्गेनिकली कर रहे हैं, उसकी बात कर रहे हैं
ग्रेट,
आप,
आई डिडंट हैव टू
है
से
ना?
दिस।
या सो आई गेट इट, सो
तो
ये ऑर्गेनिक और ये इनऑर्गेनिक है, ओके
so
कूल।
this is exactly how the things works
ओके।
in ad or in Google world or in digital world. That one way is that you do all your hard work, okay,
हम्म
and do all the things like you create your website, you create your Google business profile, you put the content, you put different sort of contents like video content or
हम्म
text content, image content. You keep educating to your prospects, right? Build your trust, and also start ranking your different pages on the Google. It is very slow process. You cannot expect, or and you should not expect very fast result, but it will be sustainable. Whereas, let's
ओके।
suppose you are just recording a 15-second or 30-second video, and you just want to reach to the mass audience. You can do that using Google ads, Facebook ads, or different type of paid advertisement. So that is kind of urea dalna or khad dalna.
Dhanuji, which
That
is
will work.
effective? Google ads or Facebook ads? Which is effective?
That's a good question. So let me first complete this. So
Mhm.
it totally depends कि आपको अभी जरूरत क्या है ना, कि आपका स्लो जाना है, फास्ट जाना है। फास्ट जाना है तो आपके पास क्या उतना खाद यूरिया डालने के
Mhm.
पैसे है क्या आपको, आपने, लेकिन जब खाद डालते हैं ना तो उसमें हमेशा ब्लड प्रेशर हाई रहता है। हमने डाल दिया, अच्छा, बढ़ा नहीं, मतलब हमने पैसे डाल रहे हैं, हमें डेली का 10,000 रुपया जा रहा है, और 5 लीड आए, उसमें से एक भी कन्वर्ट नहीं हुआ, या एक कन्वर्ट हुआ वो भी 2,000 रुपये का, तो 8,000 रुपये हम माइनस में चले गए। सो इट ऑलवेज डिपेंड्स ऑन बिजनेस टू बिजनेस, व्हाट सॉर्ट ऑफ बिजनेस इज रिक्वायर्ड,
Okay.
एंड so that is one. Before I go ahead, I just want to say a great, great, great thank you, Fatima, because you
My
are asking a
pleasure.
brilliant question.
No, no,
You're
my
not
pleasure.
only getting the answer of yours or probably or what is there in your head, but it is answering, or this is the question which most of the people are having and
Yeah,
they don't
there are
have
most of the
clarity
people who
around.
want to know. See, I also, if I connect with a website designer, will not give me so much clarity. He'll just tell me, okay, I'll do your work for you. आपको क्या चाहिए? So today we are getting clarity. That is the reason I've created these talks where we get insights about what we exactly were doing. If you're opting off for something, you should know why we are doing it. So I'm so grateful that Dhanuji आप इतना सारा हमें insight दे रहे हैं, and you are really creating a lot of information out there. You're putting it for people so that they can understand and get clarity कि website क्यों design करना चाहिए और क्या करना चाहिए. That is very very important. Thank you so much once again.
Perfect. So the next question, and this is the $1 million question. गूगल एड्स और फेसबुक एड्स
Facebook ads,
किस पे
yes,
करना चाहिए?
yes.
ओके, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हेनेवर यू आर रनिंग एड, पहला क्वेश्चन, बेचना
Mm-hmm.
किसको है, खुद को या सामने दूसरे को, अपने टारगेट ऑडियंस को? टारगेट ऑडियंस ऑब्वियसली।
Mm-hmm.
सेकंड क्वेश्चन, आपके टारगेट ऑडियंस किस तरीके के हैं? आपकी जो प्रोडक्ट एंड सर्विसेज है कुछ या इस तरीके का है कि लोग एक्टिवली सर्च कर रहे हैं, या फिर
Mm-hmm.
बस ऐसे ही स्क्रॉल कर रहे हैं और दिखा और खरीद लिए? मैं एग्जांपल देता हूँ, मेरे दांत में दर्द है, आपके दांत में दर्द है, आई होप कि ना हो, बट
Mm-hmm.
जस्ट इन केस आपके घर में किसी को दांत दांत में दर्द हो गया, बिकॉज दैट
Example.
इज समथिंग विच इज नॉर्मल,
Okay.
या
Yeah.
व्हाट डू वी डू? We go to
We'll
Facebook and
yeah.
check some posts.
Yeah, we'll just Google a little bit dentists around the area, or we'll Google what can be done. So this is what we
So
generally do.
you said you go to Google, not Facebook, right?
Yeah, I go to Google.
Right. So
Oh,
it means you are actively looking for that,
yes,
and you have intent to get that service.
yes.
So that is intent. ठीक है? वेयर एज अगर मुझे हो सकता है कि एक हैंडबैग खरीदना है या एक शूज खरीदना है, बट जरूरत नहीं है, देखते हैं ले लेंगे, you are just scrolling on Insta or Facebook or something, and you
या नो.
see one handbag and there or some ad of handbag, और फिर आप क्लिक करे देखे 10 हैंडबैग देखे, है ना? आप आपका वो जो दूसरा वाला पार्ट है, दैट इज अ इंटरेस्ट। आपको हैंडबैग खरीदना है, बट दैट इज नॉट समथिंग कि दांत के दर्द जैसा है कि रात में नींद नहीं आएगी,
Hmm.
राइट?
So,
सो द सेकेंड ऑडियंस इज इंटरेस्ट बेस्ड, कि आपको इंटरेस्ट आया, अब गूगल को फेसबुक को समझ में आ गया कि ये आपकी इंटरेस्ट है। अब इस इंटरेस्ट से रिलेटेड सारी चीजें आपको एड्स में दिखना, जो जो बिजनेसेस इस पार्टिकुलर सेगमेंट ऑफ ऑडियंस को टारगेट कर रहा है, उनको वो दिखाना शुरू कर देंगे। होप दिस मेक सेंस।
interesting. Yes,
सो
got it.
गूगल मोस्टली फोकस ऑन इंटेंट,
Hmm.
फेसबुक ऑन इंटरेस्ट। हालांकि ये नहीं है कि जो इंटेंट वाले हमको उनको फेसबुक पे नहीं दिखाएंगे और इंटरेस्ट वाले को गूगल पे नहीं दिखाएंगे, दैट इज नॉट द केस। बट आई एम
Hmm.
सेइंग कि जो, अगर आपको फर्स्ट टाइम आप रन करना चाहते हो एड, इट्स ऑलवेज गुड टू फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड कि आपका जो प्रोडक्ट एंड सर्विस है वो इंटेंट बेस्ड है और इंटरेस्ट बेस्ड है।
Hmm. True.
ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ वी डिसाइड गूगल एड और फेसबुक एड।
Excellent. बहुत clarity मिला आज आपसे. Thank you so much, Dhanuji. It was a very interesting session with a lot of insights. And I hope everybody who watches this is going to really have a lot of insights and इतना knowledge आपने दिया इसके बारे में, which अभी clarity हो गया कि what you should choose for and accordingly decide and make your website, and also ads, how to advertise, where to advertise और कैसे करना है, इसके बारे में भी clarity आ गया. Thank you so much. Dhanuji, I'm extremely grateful for coming today on my open talk. It has added a lot of value to my open talk by your presence. And once again, thank you so much. And wish you all the very best, that you empower more people through your websites and grow and let them grow and expand their business. As we know, you have created a revenue of 10 CR, 10.37 CR since 2 years through Facebook ads, through Google ads. Which ads have you generated from?
So
Can you
through
give
Google
us?
Ads as well as through the
Wow.
organic medium, particularly Google Business Profiles.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really commendable. Really commendable. Fantastic. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Fatima ji, for inviting
Most
on this
welcome.
great
No,
show.
no, my pleasure. My
And
pleasure.
hopefully, a a lot of people got a lot of clarity.
Yes, yes,
And
definitely.
before we probably close, I just wanted to say,
So,
whosoever is the expert or business owner, don't wait long. If you're
yes,
not in
absolutely.
digital, if you're not online, you are not in business.
Absolutely.
You
Very true.
write it somewhere, put it on in front of you. If you're not online, you are not in business. Because even
Absolutely.
if you have to say, search for anything, अभी चीनी भी मंगाना होता है ना, ग्रोफर से ब्लिंकिट पे कर लेते हैं, 8 मिनट में आ जाता है,
So,
दूध गर्म हो रहा है उधर से चीनी आ जाती है। सो एवरीथिंग इज डिजिटल नाउ, दैट इज नंबर
can
वन।
I say
नंबर टू,
something? Can I add something? अगर
यस
मुझे कहाँ
प्लीज।
जाना है, supposing if I am searching for some location, I will put it in Google. If
यस,
your presence is not there, how will a person search your company and your location? So it is that important that if you want your presence to be there and you want to increase your sales and you want people to connect with you, is highly recommended. Create a website, create a presence, so that when people search you, they can find you. It becomes easy for you. So you are creating a credibility and trust for a person that you're present somewhere. So a person doesn't have to do more research on you that they're authentic or not. That authenticity, this Google gives you through websites. Fantastic.
exactly.
Thank you so
And
much.
yes, and I just wanted to talk about that one powerful thing, Google My Business Profile or
Yeah,
Google
sure.
Business Profile.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
I said this is powerful, because Google Business Profile, the way this particular product has been made,
Mm-hmm.
it is giving an opportunity, or it gives opportunity to both your customer and you. Come outside, go on Google and talk about yourself. For example, when you
Mm.
have some product and services, ये एक प्रोडक्ट है गूगल बिजनेस प्रोफाइल, वहां पे हम
Mm-hmm.
लिस्टिंग करते हैं। जैसे हमें रेस्टोरेंट नियर मी अगर हम सर्च करना होता है, डोमिनोज नियर मी, तो हम जाते हैं गूगल पे सर्च करते हैं एंड वी नेविगेट एंड गो देयर, राइट? और वी कॉल देम एंड ऑर्डर देम, राइट? दिस इज हाउ वी
Right.
डू। और डेंटिस्ट वगैरह का भी होता है, तो वी कॉल देम एंड चेक कि ओपन है कि नहीं है।
True.
अगर मेरे प्रोडक्ट एंड सर्विसेज में दम है, तो मैं गूगल बिजनेस प्रोफाइल क्रिएट करके लोगों को बताना चाहूंगा लेकिन
Hmm.
अगर हमारी प्रोडक्ट सर्विसेज अच्छी नहीं लगी किसी को, तो मेरे कस्टमर को भी ये पावर है कि वो जाके रिव्यू सेक्शन में रिव्यू डालेगा कि हिज सर्विस वाज रियली पैथेटिक. सो दिस गिव्स पावर to both customer as well as the business owner to
Absolutely.
use
Wow.
their rights in an open democratic forum.
Lovely. That's fantastic.
So that's the reason most of the people, like if digital dhanu or if bond and boundaries is being found in Google business profile, then the customer trust increases by 3 times, क्योंकि इसके लिए प्रॉपर वेरिफिकेशन प्रोसेस है. ऐसे ही कोई गूगल बिजनेस प्रोफाइल क्रिएट नहीं कर लेगा, करेगा सस्पेंड मार देगा
Wow.
गूगल. सो
Oh,
देयर आर सो
fantastic.
मेनी पॉलिसीज विच गूगल हैज imposed. And you'll be surprised to know that I have been managing more than 150 plus Google business profile.
Yes,
And
150 profiles. Wow,
yes,
fantastic.
and you'll be surprised to know that I'll just give an example, और वो मेरे YouTube चैनल पे भी है, and I'll just take that example. एक
Mhm.
वेल्डर, यू कैन नॉट इमेजिन कि मुझे वेल्डिंग करनी है तो मैं किसी को कॉल करूंगा. और एक वेल्डर का हमने गूगल बिजनेस प्रोफाइल किया, इलेक्ट्रिक वेल्डर का.
Mhm.
को एक महीने में 25 कॉल्स आए और मोर देन 17,000 का रेवेन्यू उन्होंने क्लोज कर दिया
Wow,
ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म से.
fabulous.
सो
That's
फॉरगेट.
amazing. Wow.
एंड ही जस्ट लाइक, वो पांचवी क्लास या समथिंग है, मतलब ही इज नॉट एजुकेटेड, वो वेल्डिंग का काम करते हैं. बट बस उनको क्या चाहिए थे, एक सिर्फ मोबाइल नंबर जहां से लोगों को रिक्वायरमेंट आए, एंड ही कैन टॉक राइट कि हाँ ठीक है आपको इसकी जरूरत
True.
है और ऐसे ऐसे करना है. सो गूगल बाय बिजनेस प्रोफाइल इज टैम
So
पावरफुल.
impactful.
And if you're not on Google business profile, if you're service expert or service profile, go and
Connect
get.
with Dhanuji. Connect with Dhanuji and get your
You
profile
can
done
anytime.
and grow and expand your business. Thank you so much, Dhanuji.
Great.
Lovely, lovely. कितनी चीज को clarity मिल गई हमें. What is Google My Business? What is Google Ads? What is FB Ads? What? Why should a person create websites? My too good, amazing. बहुत अच्छा open talk रहा with you. Thank you so much, and wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much, Fatima, for
Most
inviting.
welcome.
Saying this once again,
Yeah.
and
Once again, thank you.
it's
Yeah.
been
Welcome.
pleasure speaking to you and
Same here.
sharing my
Same here.
experience and everything. Thank
It's
you.
absolutely mutual. Lovely experience.